Something very special for you today, ladies and gentlemen. This was a game cast from our live stream, 2v2 Kill the King. I'll explain what that is in just a brief moment, but it was a really good game. Thought we would share it with you all. And now it's taking forever to load. There we go. So, how the 2v2 Kill the King works is one army is completely normal, and then the other army has some special rules to it. So in this case, the Tomb Kings took a super normal, regular tournament build, and then their partner, the Vampire Counts, has the King. The King is the Red Duke, and then he has two Kingsguard units. It looks like the Devils of Schwarzhofen and Terrorgeist. On the other side, we can see the Herald of Nurgle, and then Plague Drones with Death's Head and Uncle Frunkle. So how the format works is one army is regular, the other army is only 3 units. The lord of those 3 units is designated as your king, and much like chess or whatever, if the king dies, the game is over, despite the state of the battlefield all around. So if the Herald of Nurgle dies, this team wins. If the Red Duke dies, that team wins. Got it? Got it. For the armies, the Red Duke, Devil Schwarzhofen, and a Terrorgeist are supporting Arkan the Black, a Necrotect, and a Tomb Prince, 2 Sporkle Stalkers, a Necro Sphinx, Kepler Guard, a Skeleton Warrior, and Skeleton Spearman frontline. On the other side, the Herald of Nurgle is trying to be protected by Plague Drones with Death's Head and Uncle Frunkle, and the army supporting him is the Knights of Immolation, Regiment of Renown Doom Knights, 5 Marauders, a Chaos Knight, 2 Chaos Warriors in the back, 1 Spawn of Tzeentch, and a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle, with the second Chaos Knight over there. Also a Mutilith Vortex Beast. So the Lord sniping strategies, for one side, the Undead seems pretty straightforward. You want 2 Undead units paired up together so they can get a lot of synergies. And Nurgle has a sneaky scheme. They have Rancid Visitation on their Lord, and then Uncle Frunkle has Spirit Leech and Defiling Deluge, and then the Herald of Nurgle also has Rancid Visitation. So already the first Rancid Visitations is cast onto the Red Duke, whittling him down a bit. Really nice breath attack in for the Red Duke, though. Takes half the health off the Spawn of Tzeentch and immediately terror outs off a Marauder, so that's very, very good. Spirit Leech and Defiling Deluge poking him down, but Rancid Visitations has worn off. And now the second Rancid Visitations, this one is Overcast, is getting cast on him. So the Red Duke's taking a ton of damage. And meanwhile, the Chaos Knights are getting involved, trying to knock down these Skeleton Spears. But the frontline fight's not going that well for Chaos. Breath attacks, plus just Marauders not being the best melee unit ever. They are getting largely pushed off. A Stream of Corruption is trying to help out, take out Skeleton Spearmen, and Chaos Knights charging into the backfield, really wearing down Sepulchral Stalkers. Some of the heroes of the Tomb Kings are coming back to help. Mutilith Vortex Beast is right now surrounded by spears and getting poked by Arkan. Mutilith Vortex Beast does not have very high melee defense, so he will take a lot of damage from these spears that he's currently trying to get out of. The Chaos Knights that charged into the back got ambushed by the Devils of Schwarzhofen and the Terrorgeist, causing them to terror out and take a lot of damage in the process. But yeah, Mutilith Vortex Beast taking a lot of damage as well. Necro Sphinx is trading in there. Knights of Immolation look like they're coming over for a rock drop onto all these clustered up skeletons. I want to see it. I don't want to miss it. It looks like it's not happening. Blood Dragon Vampire, sorry, the Red Duke. So used to saying the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Red Duke is healing up right now. He will even throw some zombies behind these Chaos Knights that are running in. And these Doom Knights sitting right over Sporkle Stalkers taking free damage is a massive problem that needs to be remedied post-haste. Mutilith Vortex Beast falls back. He's going to need some healing, but any healing you give him is Winds of Magic not going into the Rancid Visitation snipe strategy. So that'd be a bit of a sacrifice. Chaos Warriors and Marauders still trying to chug through all of these Skeleton Warriors. Bounce power is shifting in the favor of the Tomb Kings and the Vampire Counts overall. Ushopti and Zombie Summons fighting on the far side. Another Rancid Visitations onto the Red Duke. That one is also Overcast. Immolation, the Knights of Immolation get away for a bit due to terror routing, but they can get some shields, maybe some healing on the far side. There's a Fleshy Abundance for the Mutilith Vortex Beast, trying to keep him up and alive. And the Red Duke's healing cap has appeared. Another breath attack from him down the side of these Marauders. Really good damage to those. And then Terrorgeist follows up with another shot onto Chaos Warriors. Uncle Frunkle's taking damage from the Goon Squad of the Tomb Kings. All 3 of their heroes/lords, plus the Necro Sphinx in there as well. The Death's Head Plague Drones are out of ammunition, so it looks like they have dove into melee now. And Uncle Funkel's also not feeling too great. Bounce power still in the favor of the undead, despite the fact that Melith Vortex Beast got a big ol' heal. The Tomb Kings are running out of real infantry. Zombie is fake. Skeleton Spearman's almost dead. That Ushapti's fake. And now it's gone. Their single entities are very powerful, very strong. Necrosphinx is getting super low. Knights of Immolation getting super low. More Spirit Leeches for the Herald of Nurgle, trying to whittle him away. But the Red Duke still surviving for now. Melith Vortex Beast is coming over. Looks like he wants something to say about this party. Zombies will fade away soon, so nobody's too concerned about that. The Skeleton Warriors and the Kepler Guard won't enjoy being Mortis Engined. Uncle Frunkel almost going to Demonic Instability crumble. Probably one more hit from the Necrosphinx will do it. No, he's just going to crumble on his own a little bit here. And that'll take care of him. Marauders, Marauders, Marauders. Chaos Warriors are decently healthy. The Red Duke is nearly heal capped. Uncle Frunkel's gone. Bounce power continues to go in the favor of the undead. Skeleton Spirits and Skeleton Warriors are also fading, leaving us with just the Kepler Guard, pretty much. Plague Drones of Nurgle diving onto the Red Duke. Terrorgeist is going to follow them down. Where are the Devils of Schwarzhofen? Oh, there they are. They were off in the distance doing something, but they're back. Making them very powerful. Melith Vortex Beast, Heal Cap is within sight, and this big old Necrosphinx continues to poke it down forever and ever and ever. Chaos is relying pretty heavily on their Chaos Warriors and Melith Vortex Beast to carry it at this point. While the undead still have the Kepler Guard. And then Arkin and his bros. Also, all of the Vampire Count's forces are very much alive. The Red Duke, the Terrorgeist, the Devils of Schwarzhofen. There's an overcasted Rancid Visitations once again, pushing the Red Duke down. He's officially heal capped, so 5,000 HP is all the HP he's gonna have. Death's Heads fade away. Big breath attack and a rear charge in from the Red Duke is gonna terror out off all these Chaos Warriors and Marauders. Big loss for Chaos. Bounce power is getting worse and worse for them. But here comes another Rancid Visitation overcasted. That one from the Herald of Nurgle. It looks like the last one's from the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. So the Red Duke's getting real low, down to 2,500 HP. The Rancid Visitation is still ticking. The Terrorgeist's trying to peel, and this Herald of Nurgle is after him. Like I said, things are getting desperate for the forces of Chaos. They have to kill the Red Duke if they're going to win this game. And once again, the game ends as soon as the Red Duke dies or the Herald of Nurgle dies. That's how you win in this tournament. It's not as much about the whole army. Terrorgeist and the Devils of Schwarzhofen trying to get back into the sky where they can support the Red Duke. The Red Duke's still running, 1,200 HP for him. But the Herald isn't looking so hot either. Remember, if the Herald dies, it's equally as over. A Spirit Leech plus the Terrorgeist following him around. With 36 speed, somehow the Terrorgeist isn't able to catch up to him with its 90. It is catching up to him, but it's just not attacking for some reason. So unfortunately, the Herald of Nurgle will stay alive with the Terrorgeist just on his ass. It's impossible for that Terrorgeist to catch up to him. Meanwhile, in the distance, the Red Duke is running away, throws zombies onto the Chaos Lord of Nurgle because he's trying to get some distance between him and that Chaos Lord. Melith Vortex Beast is chased off. So many Chaos troops are getting chased off right now, and the balance of power, like we said, is just terrible for the forces of Chaos combined. Nurgle Caster continues to stay away from the Terrorgeist. Now he's back up to 90 speed. And the Terrorgeist is also at 90 speed, but it's having tons of difficulties catching him. The Devils of Schwarzhofen are at 92. Another Spirit Leech for him, but Rancid Visitation's undercast onto the Red Duke. 170 HP. His leadership is positive for now. He's okay. The Herald of Nurgle is down to 1,300 HP, and his leadership is also fine. The Terrorgeist and the Devils of Schwarzhofen falling behind this Herald. Debilitating Vigor looks like it is slowing them down. The Red Duke's trying to get away. The Knights of Immolation come up behind him, lowering his leadership because someone is on his flanks. Faster and stronger enemies nearby. He starts crumbling, then he stops, then he starts. He's at 90 HP. He's down to 3. He's down to 3. He's crumbling 2, 1. Now he has 6 HP. 6. He dies, so the game is over. Also, I paused the game, but the dragon continues to fall. That's odd. Anyway, remember, the game's over. He died. Look how long it takes for army losses to hit. army losses. It was that close. If the Red Duke had managed to survive like 4 or 5 more seconds, army losses would have done the job for him. And that right there is a good game. Though the end screen says the undead won, and by Warhammer standards, yes, they won, Wolfblade and Dr. Nerd actually ended up moving forward because they achieved their objective. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It was a good game and a good cast. GG. Roar.
Subscribe, yes, yes.